Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online and welcome back to CC, the test server for EVE Online, where CCP is trying to hold yet another mass test. This one might get a little bit chaotic because one of the focuses of this mass test is going to be some backend changes to the chat system. And you can already tell, I think, from the chat channel right here, mass testing, which was actually put into moderator mode, and which was then promptly followed by lots of EVE system spam about muting players in the channel while we could still speak in there. Very weird stuff, so it's definitely good that we're holding this mass test to try and find some of these bugs here. So that's one focus. There's also a special mass test spam channel that's been put up, and you can see the results here, probably to stress test the servers a little bit and see how all of that works. And then another one is, of course, performance. So I've got the FPS monitor up and running here as well. A couple more minutes, I think, until we get asked to jump. I'm running this one in the auto jackdaw. We'll see how this puppy can handle something like the PvP part of a mass test. And last thing that I also wanted to mention before we got started is that, of course, in the March release there will be a new ship. So amongst cruisers, advanced cruisers, we'll now have the flag cruisers from Concord called the Monitor. Pretty cool looking ship, of course. Look at that baby. And what I found extremely interesting about this one is the skills that you can upgrade in order to give it better bonuses. So you've got Galente, Minmatar, Kaldari and Amar, each giving you a specific bonus to agility, sig radius, shield and armor HP. But after that we also have the flag cruiser bonuses. So there will be a new skill when the Monitor comes out that you can train to 5 in order to give it even better bonuses. Very interesting. I didn't think that would happen, but for the first time, I think in a couple releases, we are going to get a new skill as well. And there are, of course, those crazy roll bonuses, because this is meant to be a ship for fleet commanders, so that they can't just get blown off the field right away to disrupt the fleet activities and the command structures all too easily. So has no offensive capabilities, can't even probe, but it's definitely a new toy coming to the game. It might even be somewhat useful as a camera. I'm not exactly sure how tough it is exactly, because without a cloak that might actually be a problem. And in the meantime, now CCP Habakkuk is trying to get this mass test going, but it's not easy. There are 250 people in local now, and it tends to be like herding cats when you've got 250 nerds together on a test and things go wrong. I would think that the mass test spam channel gives us a good way to vent the frustrations, but it's not always enough. Anyways, let's hope that people will follow the instructions decently well and that we can get a smooth mass test. But as you can see, the EVE system spam is also still coming. People are constantly getting muted for some reason from from the channel. So we'll see how it works. And yeah, first step was to jump through to the next system, and then probably stress test everything a little bit with the mass testing, which is already undergoing its baptism of fire right here. Actually, pretty crazy how people are already massively spamming that channel, but I guess it's a good part of the stress test. I'm in Fleet W as always, and we are running in the auto jackdaw. Let's have a little bit of patience here as more and more ships come together on the gate, and yeah, we'll see how it works out. For now, at least on the performance front, it's pretty stable at just below 60, around 60 FPS, so I'm not complaining there. An unusual situation, there is an incursion ongoing in FD as we do this mass test. We were thinking about whether or not we wanted to keep it, but it's basically an extra chat channel as well, so why not keep it? And there we go. As Eva Iceberg was muted, and she knew Shadowblade gets muted as well. But I think right now they are basically really trying to figure out what the hell is happening. This was completely unexpected, so the chat channel itself, mass testing, was functioning quite normally. And it's only when it was put in moderator mode that it started showing this weird behavior. But we're getting started here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's take a jump. Let's see how everything holds up and how quickly the jump through goes. In a little destroyer, I'm probably amongst the faster ones, so no complaints. Not even a counter on this one. And straight through. Local is now at 40, so yeah, definitely amongst the early ones to take the jump. But very smooth jump here so far, of course. Let's see, what else have we got here? Neon. Not seeing any Sinos, so I'm assuming that people will have to jump through the gate. Local going up to 62, and people are, of course, testing these chat channels by spamming everywhere they can. I actually think that in this case it's not a bad idea. Let's try to really stress this out a little bit. Give CCP as much data as possible. Little performance dip there, nothing too bad. And are all of these guys from Fleet X? Oof, that's not good for me if I look at everything that's coming through. Oh, my PvP tab is not set right. Maybe a quick mention as well. That CCP does regularly put up new mirrors, well, regularly, every couple months I would say, new mirrors, and it happened here as well. A completely new mirror was put up on the test server from a couple of weeks ago, I think, and that does reset everything. Your overview, your chat channels, everything is just gone. So I think, need to do a little bit of maintenance on that on CC. And still herding cats right there. More people coming through in local. We're at 100. That's less than half. So communications not easy at the moment. And CCP Habakkuk trying to put back the message of the day here. So the steps: meet in FD, join the fleets, jump to XBV, create chat channel, spam test in mass test spam channel, which is already you know, being used quite heavily, and then it's just the PvP fight in Poitot. So it should actually be a decently quick one, but not an easy one when people are, on the one hand, asked to spam the hell out of the system, and then to behave in one separate channel. It's not always easy. Local still only at 112. This is definitely low. I'm not seeing any tie-dye or anything like that. We do have the incursion and 107 in Fleet W. So let's show a little bit of patience. Or do I align to Poitots? Yeah, and the muting here continues. Stargates, Poitots, align to. And so this was basically the bug that was discovered when you put it in moderator mode. Please create now a new channel. Any non-offensive name, then link it to the mass test spam channel. So let's create my own channel. What the hell? How does that exist? Let's just put a 2 behind that. Does not exist. Do you want to? Oh, let's see. Did I read that wrong? Join. Yes. Let's create that. And then the question is, how do I, how the hell do I link that? Because that's not so easy. So I think it's here, player channels. Yeah, there we go. And then you go to mass test spam, and then you have to go like that. Which, well, nobody's going to pick up on it, but that was basically the question. Stop spamming other text in mass test channel, thanks. Not too many player created oh dear, won't be easy, but the step is create a new channel and then link it to the mass test spam channel. Feel free to also join any linked channels. Let's see if anybody joined. No, I'm still all alone here. So, but people are starting to put up chat channels. Let's see if we can. Not easy, not easy. But we'll keep doing that. I think that they want to see how the system holds up under this. So I'm just gonna keep spamming that a little bit. This channel is unavailable to you. Let's see if I can actually... If it could just... Well, we'll have to open this up a little bit. Let's give it a try and then see if I can... Oh my god. Just trying to click on one to see if I can join one of them won't be easy. Come on. Please stop writing in this channel. Again. Yep. Nah. Trying to grab something. It goes too quickly. Can you like put it into delayed mode or something like that? Not really sure. It just keeps going, going, and going. So yeah, it works, but I'm not sure about clicking someone else's channel just yet. Just goes too fast. And then let's see if I refresh this. Let's close this one. See if I can recreate it. It still remembers that it existed, and now if I... Player channels, not that many. Should be more, I think. Alright, let's put it up again. Anyone joining here? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's hope that they're getting the information that they need in between all the doo-doo-doos and the unicorns and whatever else gets spammed. Just no quiet moment. All right, let's see if I can add to the spam a little bit. Let's also... So if you ever need to find those chat channels on CC, you can just go to the player created channels and there you'll find everything you need to join. To join all these channels. Fleet W, please warp to Poitot and jump to Poitot. To the Poitot gate and jump there. Okay. Stargates. Jump. Let's do that. Well, sometimes it's difficult to gauge exactly if CCP gets everything that they need from this, but let's hope so. Aha, at least we got some carriers here. That's nice to see. 105. Local is now at 160. I'd actually have to give us the edge here. Fleet W. Let's orbit. Oof, that was definitely a performance drop there, but we're still back at 60 FPS, so I'd say that that's all right. Let's... Oh yeah, and a little bit of... again, look at that. And that was actually on activation of the modules. Let's see here. Let's try and deactivating them again. Not sure exactly what was happening here. Okay, it does seem to have smoothened out a little bit. Will these fire at anything? No suitable targets within range. So I'm with the other targeting missiles at this point. I wonder if... I mean, this guy is offensive and is at 24 kilometers. So I basically think that unless someone actually attacks me, I shouldn't be using these. Let's see if we can take out the petty thief, add some missiles on that as well. Never a good idea to jump in together with the with Fleet W when it has to set up the gate cam, and again with the performance drop. Look at that. Definitely pretty noticeable. I wonder if it's due to stuff like this. Not exactly sure, but it's definitely noticeable here. Other than that, it's smooth, but let's keep a close eye on it. So we're going a little bit closer. There go my missiles. He's in structure. And look at that. Another one. If this keeps up, definitely have to make a bug report about that. Bubble deployment, but without it, so maybe we will. Let's see. We're still here okay. That one goes down. Yeah, we'll try to focus a little bit. Maybe see if we can spot anything, any pattern here. Anything that is actually causing these massive, well, feels like lag spikes. Or just hanging up of the client for a moment. I hear sound of jumping. Okay. There's also a corpse. Let's see if I can still scoop it. Because I already grabbed someone else's corpse that I found outside of the station earlier. And yeah, now we just need to wait for Fleet X to come in. Local is at 95 out of 108 members. Really good job here, Fleet W. I have to say, feels like we are listening quite well to the instructions. Can I approach them? If you panic, I would like to grab it. Just to do something and see if we get more of those drops. At the moment we're at easy 60 FPS. Scoop. There we go. And that's more. Ooh, we can grab another one. Alright, scoop to cargo holds. It's still doing okay. The performance now, for some reason. What are we actually attacking here? Looks like they're... Are they going after a rig? Oh no, here we go. That's something that they're targeting. A carrier, hell. Or is hell super carrier? Carrier, okay. Well, he's being attacked. Let's join in. Fleet X is now going to come to the gate. Alright. Any more corpses? Yeah, actually I'd like to... cleaning up corpses here today. That's my job. To keep performance high, that's the idea. Let's take a quick look at the spam channel. That has slowed down. But... well, it's still going decent. And then they put stuff like that in there, so okay. Let's focus on the fight and see what performance is like. So that's the carrier. Looks really cool, of course, with the shield effects. Pretty nice. Oh, and I should move, of course. Let's... do I have... yeah, more corpses. Nice. Corpse collector is here. Let's get an orbit going. Let's maybe lower that a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. More explosions. As the EVE system spam continues as well. No, it's a super, right? Show info. Performance, yeah, okay. FPS dropping a little bit. Description. Ooh, another one. There you, yeah. I wasn't doing anything. Definitely a little bit strange. FPS drops to 0 for like a second. Feels like it's recurring. Still haven't been able to spot exactly what it is. Here is some more corpses for me to grab. So let's go clean those up. Local 102, okay, out of 108 members, not bad. Fleet W is definitely the best fleet, guys. And there we go again. Look at that, massive hang up. Several seconds. We made it through, but I gotta make note of this. I definitely have to mention it because that is not too good. Am I still grabbing one of these? Let's go. Oh, I could also hide all brackets just to try and get performance to be a bit better. Normally I would do that. Just maybe it's because of that, because I'm on my alt tab. That's possible, of course. Let's put up the PvP tab. Let's hide all brackets. Let's see if that was maybe the problem. Okay, maybe that could be it. Let's reorbit. And so the alt tab is a tab that I make for myself, where I basically put everything that's available in the game on the overview, so that if there's something I need to find, I'll always definitely find it there. So I was just informed that this channel has a limit of 200 characters. This explains why several are unable to join the channel. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. And so I was thinking it's because of the overview that the client felt like it was hanging. That's not the case right now, because we just had another one, despite the fact that we hit all brackets and that we're on the PvP overview. Okay. Carrier is going through shields. Yeah, that won't do in Judah. That's not enough. And of course, this way, there were like 250 people. It's no surprise that it took a long time for people to actually get... Oof, and another one. Yeah, to actually get into the system there, if they can't join the channel. Now his armor is going through. At least we get some nice explosions. And there we go. Final phase, jump to Poitot. So 102. Let's see a local go up as the hell takes a nice beating. Oops, a little bit of a broadcast button showing up here as well. Okay, now he's gone. As we lag again. Yeah, look at that. Zoom in a little bit. I'm at one missile, so let's reload. And then let's see. Anything smallish? Yeah, a confessor. That could actually be good. If I can find him again. I really should have fixed my overview before this, but... Oh, a Stradios, that'll work as well. My range like this is at 45 kilometers. He's already deleted. Now we've got a Hawk. That's something we could do. Speakolite in a Munin. Maybe he's testing the buff Munin. Something we could try to annoy a little bit as well. Let's see how Pan in the Hawk likes my missiles. Here, look at that. Broadcast icon showing up out of nowhere. That's interesting. Now, tie-dye is up. Performance thing, 30 FPS, it's definitely going down now. Local up to 200, so that's Fleet X coming in. I am webbed, scrammed, painted, everything. What is that one? A Magnate. Let's see if I can... Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Let's see if I can quickly go into resistance mode. Something died. Yeah, something died. Broadcast for shields. Let's do that. Okay, then the Magnate. Let's start firing at him. Oh, good God. We're still here. That's cool. Although Jackdaw, well, that adventure in that Sancha Vigil, where I remembered now to go into defense mode when you're taking a lot of damage. Look at that lesson. Lesson learned. That was pretty good. Let's see. Oh, he's fast though. He's very fast. What's this? Also have a catalyst here that wants in on the action apparently. He's out of range. Let's go after the catalyst. Still staying in defensive mode for now. Trying to get a little bit of speed going. Come on, rep. Ooh, now we're in armor. Come on, keep repping. Keep repping. If he goes down, we could still survive this. Another volley. Another volley, come on. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Actually, have to be honest, this was more enjoyable than the battleship fights. So there I go. Taken out by the catalyst, but was pretty damn close. And just look at the versatility of the auto jackdaw, with the different modes. Very nice, very cool. As the client hangs yet again. So that's not so good, of course. I'm gonna try to get back to the gates. I'll be sent home pretty quickly. There you go. The express back to station. That's it for this mass test, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.
Warp drive